I'm Bet from Bet's Makes, and today we're going to make something called a waterfall accordion card, and this is how it's going to look. It is really interesting in fact that you can pull it out as an accordion, and of course it folds and it's a long piece. So we're going to use a long mat for this one and our long paper. If you don't have those, you can find a way to patch these together to make the same card. Or you can make it smaller so it fits on a 12. But this is really fun, and we're going to decorate the waterfall itself. So let's move over to Cricut Design Space and start that new project. So we've started a new project here, and you want to upload your image. So I have clicked on upload. We're going to upload our image. I have pre-done the image here, and it's called Waterfall Card, and you want to make sure you have the SVG file. So I'm going to click on it here and insert that image. Now you see how this is a pretty large file, and it shows that we have an error here on the pen, but we actually don't have an error. It's just the pen type that we want to use. So for example here with this, we can come over to operations. We can leave the pen, but where the question mark is, it doesn't want us to use a fine point marker. So I'm just going to change mine to a gel pen, and I'll pick on pink, and this is how it will draw on our card. Now it would be really nice if we could draw both sides, but we can't, but we're going to draw it on one side for sure. Now that's the only change I see. The scorecards are all the same and the basic cut on the outside. So what you want to do is select everything. You can select all right here on the toolbar, or you can press Control A and that will select all as well. We have everything selected, and it looks like everything is already attached for us, so we are ready to go. So let's just save this, and we're going to call it Waterfall Card. Save it, and then we're going to go over to make it. Now you can make it both on the Air 2 and you can make it on the Maker. The only problem is you can cut and draw it on the Joy, but you can't score it. So that becomes an issue, even though the card will fit on the Joy mat. So you can try it, and you will have to do all these different folds on your own. As you see, it uses a 24-inch mat, so you will need to use that mat. I use a medium cardstock for this, so let's just continue. And it's asking us at least one of your images longer than yes, we know that, so we can click OK. Let's click Continue. And the very simple thing here is we're going to use a medium cardstock. It just asks us to load the pen, and then the scoring stylus, and coming up, of course, is the fine point blade. And then we will put the whole thing together. So let's go ahead and cut this on our machine, and then I will see you over at the demo table. So here we have our cut piece of our waterfall card, and it's going to be folded so that we have a waterfall effect. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by folding that one back, this one over, that one back, this one over, and that one back. And then I am simply going to make those nice crisp. Now you see we get a pattern here of the different levels of when it was drawn. If I flip it over to the other side, you will see the top of it at the back. So you could fold it in a different direction if you wanted to. So if I fold this apart and I fold this one forward and that one back, you will get a different direction and a different type of design. And once again at the back, now you have no design. So I'm just going to leave it right here and just fold this in a different direction. Now the idea behind this is that you can put a design all the way across for the top and the bottom, because what's going to happen is when you open this, you're going to be able to put messages on each little panel as they go. So if I just fill in the design here, I'm just using a little green pen. You could do a cutout, you could do a little message, you know, whatever that happens to be. You could also add this line to the other side, but this is kind of a cute way to go because you can see where the waterfall goes. Now what I want to do is I just want to add a little line here And I'm just doing it roughly, so you get that real effect of a little ladder as it goes through. Now this would look like it's on the back side, so when you're doing it from Cricut, you actually cannot go through and print on both sides. I guess you could put it on the back and do it again, but being 100% accurate is going to be the difficult part. It's just much easier to draw it in after the fact, so you get this beautiful effect on your card. So you can fill those in a little deeper. As you can see, you get this nice little waterfall effect. Now when you put your greetings on, you want a greeting here, you want another one over here and one here, and you'll notice that this does not have the coloring in it, which is absolutely perfect. So you need another greeting here. But what's interesting is you can also have greetings on both sides. So what happens when you open it up, you can have a series of messages. So there'd be 6 on this side, and if you flipped it over, you can have an additional 6 on the other side. Now you may feel that that's a bit overkill, but once you put one of these together, you can put little items on here, and it's just adorable. You're just absolutely going to love putting one of these together. I think you can see the design effect here. So just think of some wonderful ways that you can decorate these. I'm not going to decorate them here on the spot. I just want you to be able to put one of these together because it is different from when you see most other cards. So hope you had a lot of fun putting this together. Now just add your embellishments, and until next time, happy crafting.